Hello everybody and welcome again to another Mango video. I'm playing today Red-Green Titanshift with Primeval Titan. This is quite an old deck and well, after Lure's ban I just want to try and go over all the decks that were just weak to high level of interaction by the versus Shadow deck. And I saw this deck doing very well in the modern preliminaries in the hands of Canon Pastor, and I figured I'd give it a shot. So this deck is a Primeval Titan deck, but it's not as hard and convoluted as the Amulet Titan one. It's one more straightforward. Your goal is to kill your opponent with Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle. So this is a land that says, whenever another mountain enters the battlefield and you control already 5, you're going to deal 3 damage. So the deck is basically only mountain. We play 28 lands, one of them being a forest, one of them being a Boseiju, everything else is a mountain. Fetches, you have like some weird stomping. Of course you have Stomping Ground, then you have Sheltered Thicket, and you have Cinder Glade, and this count as like Stomping Ground, Taiga. And then you also have a Dwarven Mine, which you're not going to be doing any creativity shenanigans. This is just a mountain that, well, you can fetch up and just get a 1/1 right instead of a mountain, because this deck doesn't need green. It doesn't need that much green. You only need like 2 green to cast your Titan. There's a very new card though, very good addition. That is Wish. So what does Wish do? Wish is a card that fetches you a card from the outside, but doesn't put it in your hand like the other Wish. You cast it immediately. You play it immediately. So it could be a land, because I said you play it. So you can play a Valakut. Or you can play just the whole sideboard, because that's why we have the sideboard. And let's begin with Scapeshift. There is no Scapeshift in the main, but well, having Wish in the side and Scapeshift needing 7 mana to combo, it's pretty convenient that on 7 lands you go Wish. Sorry, I said 7 mana, I meant 7 lands. You need 7 lands to combo. You go Wish, Scapeshift, and you got your combo. 7 mana, 1 card, win the game. So instead of just having multiple Scapeshift in your deck, you're now going to have Wish, which is a way more flexible card. You can get your Alpine Moon to name Saga, you get your Ancient Grudge against Affinity, you can get your Tracker in case your opponent has some sort of prison elements to your combo. You have Prismatic Omen, which is really good with Valakut and fetches, because every fetches is a mountain, every Valakut is a mountain, so you just shoot the opponent down very much. Veil Summer, Run Afoul are the only card that I'm playing 2 offs, because I plan on sideboarding this in. This is for Murktide Regent, and this is for just counters. I mean, this deck is very weak to counterspell. I mean, not necessarily, but like you're trying to resolve a Titan, so obviously you can counter that. There's no counterspell, but you can like B-plan, just shoot them with Valakut. But mostly you have Nashor's Claim to kill opposing Alpine Moon or Blood Moon. You have Explosives, Needle, Crypt, and Force of Vigor, which pretty sure you can... Alright, I'm not sure about this, so I'll figure it out later, but I think you can pitch a card with Wish instead of paying 4. But anyway, so this is the this is the deck. Again, the deck building is very straightforward. It's only 4 of and 28 lands. Of course, for Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six is definitely the most expensive, because the deck's quite cheap. There's only like, I don't even know how much is Titan, but Titan, Valakut, and Dryad are like the only rares. Of course, fetches and duels, but Wrenn and Six is definitely the card that's holding the deck's value. This card is very important. I'm assuming that is going to be super important for the deck to function. I might be wrong, but like guaranteeing your land drops, killing Ragavan, and so on and so forth. But yeah. Welcome everybody. Yeah, no, this is not Scapeshift number 5/8, because they don't play any Scapeshift in the main. Sometimes Scapeshift had a big problem. The Scapeshift deck is that you draw all the Scapeshift because you draw 7 lands, before you draw 7 lands, and they are terrible draws. Like, you don't want to draw more than 1 Scapeshift, and you don't want to draw it before you have 7 lands in play. So just playing 4 Wish, 0 Scapeshift, I think it's a super cool play. Back in the days, I'm talking about years and years ago in Legacy there was a deck similar to this, and you have Burning Wish, which was the same. You're picking up Scapeshift, you didn't need to play it. Alright, let's go. We're in the Modern Leagues with Red-Green Titanshift. Yesterday we picked up a very sweet trophy with with a Blue-Red Breach. So definitely check it out if you want to see Mango winning sometimes. Hopefully we're gonna win sometimes again today. My set championship open testing team is legit. Yeah, it was a good team. We tested a lot. This week I haven't left the house since Monday, so I streamed in the morning Modern, and then played the arena the whole afternoon and evening. I feel very comfortable. The set championship is starting today as I stream. It's Friday. It's starting Friday evening for Europeans. Okay, well, these type of ends are perfect for this deck, as you don't want nothing else than lands and mana ramp. So this is a land that cycles. We'll see what I draw, but if I draw, I mean, whatever, we'll see what I draw. Ideally, you do not want to start with Forest. Against Burn you can, but ideally you don't want to. There is a Forest in the deck, which is probably the weakest card in the deck. Okay, they mulligan to 5. Played against Affinity. Okay, this will be our Scapeshift along the way. Yeah, let's just start off with Search for Tomorrow here. This is your best start. This hand can kill very early, because you kill on 7 lands, so we already have 2 mana ramp. Have I seen An's clip yesterday? I didn't. Yeah, the Bridge League was insane. It was, I have uploaded it to YouTube. It lasts 2 hours 55. That's a very long video. I always wonder if those videos should better be split. I usually split them, but that was like a 5-0 trophy. I don't want to split the 5-0, you know? Okay, so let's go Wooded Foothills. Pick up a mountain. You have to take a mountain with these cards. Then play Explore. And I'll play Valakut, because this comes to play tapped. The opponent is doing not that much at the moment. Let's see if they cast a Thought Monitor here. They need 3 mana. I'm assuming they're casting Thought Monitor. So here, there it is. Okay. Here the Search for Tomorrow is gonna give me I think a mountain, yeah. Drop. This is very good here. I'm gonna go Dryad. Then I'm gonna go Valakut. This is my 5th land. And then I'm gonna go Dwarven Mine. And this is my 6th land. So with Dryad, I am already bolting 2 creatures. Because Dryad says every land you control is any type, so it's also a mountain. So I have 2 Valakut, meaning that this Dwarven Mine saw the 6th land. And next turn we had the win with Wish for Scapeshift. So we have a card like Force of Vigor, Nurture's Claim, Alpine Moon, Ancient Grudge. Like, all these cards are powerful. Explosives. So I really have to ask a question. I hope you know it. If I play Wish, can I cast this pitch in a card from my hand? Because if that's... Oh no, it's not. Never mind. It's not your turn. Never mind. Pretend I didn't ask. Force of Vigor says if it's not your turn, so you can't do that. Meaning that casting Wish for Force of Vigor seems unreasonable, so I'm gonna bring this in. Casting Wish for Ancient Grudge, I think it's more reasonable, but I already have Wish for Nature's Claim, so I think I'm gonna bring this in. Wish for Alpine Moon might be a little bit too late, because Urza Saga needs to be answered immediately. Although, as always, this deck is so well-rounded that it's not gonna be easy to sideboard. Legitimate question for the endurance. Yeah, there's no endurance in the deck though. What if you cast Wish, instant speed with Teferi? Yeah, maybe. You may play a card outside of your game. This says, you may exile a card rather than pay the spell mana cost. I don't know. EE for 3. Yeah, maybe. You should play the red-green, the Temur Triumph or Sheltered Thicket per EE on 3. I mean, you have Dryad to pay extra cost for EE, but yeah, that's a good point. You can, says Gira1. Alright, our judge confirmed. Anyway, I have to bring in this 3 cards. Man, what do you side out with this deck? It seems so much like you can't cut anything. I'm gonna cut some Primeval Titan here. I don't know, I feel like I win on combo with this in this matchup. Alright. This end might be too slow, but I don't like to mulligan in this deck since you need lands. You need so many lands that yeah. You have to try a Nopley Forest with this deck. Thoughtcast. They pass. Is the line Wish for Scapeshift? Yep. I mean, the line is survive. Patchwork Automaton. Draw. They probably have a Metallic Rebuke. And I guess they'll cast it. Alright, let's start opening the sideboard and leaving it open on my right the whole league here. So you might not see it very well, but I see it. That's an Urza Saga. Very good. I brought in the Alpine Moon because I thought the Urza Saga comes down on turn 2, so the Wish is too late for that. And they play a Nettles post combat. Okay. Draw. So here I can technically Wish for 0. Sorry, Wish for explosives, I mean. I don't think I die if I wait another turn. Having played that Valakut was a punt, because now I can't fetch for... Alright, I have to think about that. Now I can't fetch for the Chump Block land. Let's go Sheltered Thicket cycle. Maybe I draw like an Explorer. I'm flooded out on Wish here. I think I'm dead on board at this point. Not this turn, but the next one. Yeah, maybe keeping a hand without mana ramp wasn't ideal. Yeah, go Memnite. So that's 12 damage. I got a 6. Problem is that If I go explosives on 0, they just move the Tireless to the Patchwork Automaton, and I just die to that. Ooh, Boseiju who endures. Does this change anything? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. The genius gave me 3 wishes, right? I'm gonna do the following play here. That's to fetch up a Dwarven Mine and then go wish for explosives on 0. I don't even know why I fetched, but sorry. I was thinking that I would need to crack this immediately, but I don't think I want to. They might have Pithing Needle on the Saga, but that's fine. I have to chump block the Automaton. Oh yeah, Rebuke. Am I dead on board now? Not technically yet. Not technically dead on board yet. I can Boseiju the Net Assist and block the Automaton. Obviously, they can like do things and then I die, but I really don't have that much else to lose. Yeah, I mean, obviously I should have fetched my opponent in my opponent combo phase. I don't know why I fetched first. My brain told me that I need to spend 5 mana on a card, so I had to fetch immediately, but it wasn't. I had to play those into explosives first. Okay, they get Welding Jar. Huh. Welding Jar. So, technically... Ooh, Moonsnare Prototype. Channel... to bounce this. Yeah, now I'm officially dead. Because even if I Boseiju the Net Assist, I mean, first they can just regenerate there. So yeah, I'm dead. Alright, let's go game 3. If maybe I have just not fetched first, they wouldn't have, you know, they didn't have 5 mana. Okay, do I stick by sideboarding Alpine Moon, Grudge, and what was the other card? Force of Vigor? I think so. Yeah, my sideboard is already good enough for Wish, I think. Like, I have Nature's Claim and I have Explosives. I think they're fine targets for my Wish. Alright, this hand is reasonable. And now there's a risk of playing Dwarven Mine on turn 1. Yeah, I think I'm playing it on turn 1. I want to be able to go explore into Alpine Moon next turn or explore into Lightning Bolt next turn. And this land comes to play tapped until I have 4 lands, which right now I do not have. Considering that I have Dryad, I think I'm going to fetch up a forest here. Yeah, maybe the second hand was definitely a mulligan. Like, you need to mulligan for those, but like, okay. It's good to know. There's a Saga. And Patchwork Automaton. So I can't bolt that one. Because it has Ward. And this is not like Ingenious Myth. It gets pumped every time you play an artifact. Wrenn and Six. Okay. They actually are representing Metallic Rebuke here with the mana. So ideally I would have gone Dryad into Alpine Moon, but I can counter my Dryad. Actually, I think they have 6th, so let's go Dryad. Then I go land, Alpine Moon, on Urza Saga. And then I think I pass. Can't bolt the Patchwork Automaton. I mean, I could have bolted it instead of playing the Dryad. Maybe. Hello, Unexpected Mirmo. They have 3 mana. They play a Thought Monitor. Okay. I already have 3 mountains, so I can fetch the Dwarven Mine here. Which is not unreasonable. I can like fetch and chum block here. Or I can wait for later, but I think I fetch a chum block here. Draw. Sakura-Tribe Elder. So whenever this creature becomes target of a spell or ability. Okay, so I'm gonna go Wrenn. Just return a fetch land, play fetch land. Do I also want to bolt this thing before? Yeah, I think I do. Just keeping them off of artifacts makes sense. Unfortunately, I don't have any Valakut. Now I'm just sitting in top deck mode. I did take out the 3 Titan, so that's not great. So for Channel Fireball videos, I make legacy videos. For stream, I make modern. This week I've played a lot of arena in preparation for the set championship. But I do like to make eternal content. Yes, Spider-Man. I don't want to fetch the Wooded Foothills since with Dryad it's already a land, and also like what deck should you take to FNM? If I had to play an FNM here, I would play Blue-Red Breach, but I'm not. Okay, so they're attacking me. I'm going to chum block and sacrifice this. Draw. Boseiju endures. Huh. This is good. The reality chip is very strong. Yep. I'm going to discard this. I think I want to kill this first. So pay for the ward 2. And then let's see how many lands they have. I hope since they're playing all of these lands. And now Wrenn and Six can return Boseiju. Do I want to do something now? I think I pass. Azilo, you can follow Channel Fireball YouTube channel to see all my legacy videos. I've played Grixis Control and then Grixis Delver in the last 2 videos. Okay, so they're equipping a Ornithopter, at which point I am responding with Boseiju on the reality chip. But yeah, Wrenn and Six plus Boseiju is a very sweet combination. Let's see how many lands they have. They have another land there. Yeah. You missed them? Don't miss them. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss them. One video a week goes out. They cast a Nettle Cyst, and they can already equip, so they can take down the Wrenn, unfortunately. Maybe I was supposed to not kill the Patchwork Automaton. but killed the reality chip instead. But this way I made them use 3 mana. Yep, they're taking down my Wrenn here. So I don't have any more Endless Boseiju. I just need to top deck Wish. Can't block. Alright, that's top deck. That's not the worst of the top decks. Let me think if I should go face here. If I go face, it's 3. If I fetch, it's 6 damage. Attack, it's 8 damage to go to 5. Then I draw any fetch land, I win the game. I think it's not unreasonable to go face here instead of Thought Monitor. I try to hold as many fetch land as possible. In play, I mean. So here, if I draw a fetch land, I win. If I draw a Valakut, I win. If I draw a Wish, I win. Only one Primeval Titan, because they took 3 out to bring in Alpine Moon, Force of Vigor, and Ancient Grudge, which all would be a great draw here. They play a card that isn't lethal. So they have right now 9 damage in play. 3 cards in, and I hope they have a bunch of Urza Saga in hand. Okay, looks like they're attacking me for 9. I'm taking the damage here. And this is the turn where we could either win or lose based on this draw step. Because if it's just a land, I lose the game. It needs to be a fetch land or a good spell. Huh. I lose. Yeah, I lose. GG. Wonder if I could have done things differently this game. Maybe I chump block too early, but not really though. Maybe I could have not killed a Patchwork Automaton in my turn. Why didn't I fetch? So if I fetch, a mountain comes into play and I deal 3 damage with Valakut. So if I draw another Valakut, holding the fetch is very important. Alright, they attack with a flyer and I lose the game. Yep, good game. Yep, I lost. Yeah, taking out maybe the Titan wasn't great, but yeah, this would have won the game. Yep. Okay, well, Titanshift is basically like Burn. Every time you put your opponent on 3 life and you have to draw land to kill them. But, yeah, it's okay. You have to, whenever you play decks like this, you have to accept that you put yourself in top deck mode very often, and you have to draw the thing you need at the right time. Maybe this, yeah, the second game should have definitely been mulligan, I think. Just not having any 1 or 2 drops is too bad. Only 1 Boseiju? Yeah, there's only 1 Boseiju because this deck can't really afford to play that many non-mountain cards. Like, of course, if you have Dryad, it doesn't matter, but if you don't have Dryad and you have Valakuts, like you have many Valakuts, you need to draw Mountain, and you need your land in play to be Mountain. Yeah, I usually play Is It Murktide on Friday on stream, but I figured that Is It Murktide, the list is still the same, nothing changed. So, whereas the rest of the meta game, I think could change a lot. Like there's a lot of decks that were just put in the darkness by Grixis Shadow, like the Breach deck from yesterday, for example, or this deck. Like I don't think this deck can. I guess against no, you'd never win against the old Grixis Shadow Lurrus. Basically, I think that with Lurrus gone, the Thoughtsis deck and the interaction decks in general, paired with pressure, they lower severely. So the Grixis Shadow, the Jund Sagavan, they go down a lot. So watch this clip. I mean, I'm streaming now. I'll watch the clip later. But okay, this end is a good end. Forest Young Wolf. Ooh, playing against the Yawgmoth. I haven't played against that deck in a long time. I think I'm gonna go Mountain Go here. I don't plan on killing the Young Wolf, but if they play something like, I don't know, Ignoble Hierarch, I want to bolt it. Wall of Roots. I can't bolt that one. Wrenn and Six isn't good to kill Young Wolf. Because then Young Wolf comes back to kill Wrenn. Okay, happy to draw this Wooded Foothills. We want to go Forest here. Yeah, the Yawgmoth deck definitely goes... can definitely burn you out with the Garroth Messenger, so I think I'm going to preserve my life total with a Forest. I did say that I don't want to get Forest with this deck, but... Hello, Dasman. He was hoping for Murktide today. I mean, I thought about it, but I was like, it's just... I think it was fine to play Murktide every week when the format was kind of stale. But now that the format got revamped a little bit, I figured it's cool that we play new decks, or at least like decks that weren't very common. Thank you, Asui. They don't attack with Young Wolf. That means they have a Chord of Calling. And what are they calling? I don't know. Let's start by pinging the birds. We already had Murktide this week anyway. That's true. We had the Grixis Murktide deck that was awful. Oh, that's core for 4. Oh, wow. Could have bolted the Wall of Roots in response. I missed that chance. Wondering now if I should do something, but I don't think I want to. I'm just playing a Sakura-Tribe Elder and leaving up Lightning Bolt. Next turn I can go Wish Pithing Needle, but oof, hopefully that was the next turn. When does the championship start? It would be at 6 p.m. European time, so that's in 9 hours. No, I have sixed. Oh, come on. Oh, chat. I couldn't sacrifice this stupid Sakura-Tribe Elder. I never expected them to do that, but makes sense, because then they attack with the 2/2. I just never expected them to do so. If they have Court of... No, they don't have Court of... TVC Jame, people switch over to Titan? Really? Who? I mean, I think the last video I made was last week. Alright, they have, it's fine, it didn't matter, the extra land. They have the combo. 2 Undying Creature plus Zulaport is infinite damage. The list, my list is the same one if I took the Murktide. It's the one that I recorded my last week and wrote about for Channel Fireball. Main deck Moon, 0 Charm. Okay, so I think Pithing Needle is it's pretty great, but I need to keep it in the side for Wish. Yeah, honestly, nothing is better than my main deck configuration. This is not like Affinity, in which you have to sideboard in some cheap interaction. That's bad with Wish. I think Pithing Needle is cheap enough that you can definitely go turn 4 Wish. Pithing Needle. On the play. Alright, my hand is very good. Pony Mulligans to 5. I guess my very good hand. I am happy about this. Let's go. Ignoble Arc. I was mostly thinking, if they play Young Wolf, do I want to kill it? If they play Ignoble Hierarch, do I want to kill it? I think I will, but with a Wrenn and Six. No need to play Bolt on that. Should have probably just played the top land, because I don't think there's any card that I want to Bolt. It was just mostly... I think I don't worry about it too much. And just play Mount and go. Wall of Roots, okay. Noble Hierarch, okay. Draw. Explore. I think I'm just making my land drops and pass here with Lightning Bolt up. You really missed lures in Armor? Yeah, I mean, every deck that used to put lures and doesn't have it is gonna miss it a lot. It's pretty obvious. Hello, Yellow Demon. Yeah, Blood Moon is definitely good against this deck. Like, you don't kill anymore with Titan. Sorry, with Blood Moon. But with Wish, that you can cast under Blood Moon, you can play your, where is it? Your Nitrous Claim. They discarded Explore, okay. Draw. So they missed a land drop. I think I'm going to go Wrenn and Six Bolt. Wrenn and Six. Sakura-Tribe Elder. Want to go Dwarven Mine? Why not? It's basically mountain anyway. And next turn I can kill with Wish plus Scapeshift. Because I want 7 lands. Oh, never mind. They take it away. Do you wanna keep this or... Yeah, I'll keep this. Only bad if I draw exactly Wish. If not, I'm attacking for 2 and I'll make another Dwarf. Wrenn and Six Emblem, obviously relevant. Stronger Geist, okay. Thank you, Yellow Dima, for gifting the sub to Manalo. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna go another Dwarven Mine to block the Stronger Geist. The next turn I can keep the Sakura back to block the Undying part of it. Dryad. I guess I play it. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Yeah, pass. I don't want to play this other land. A little bit of mystery, huh? Birds of Paradise, okay. I wanted to emblem with this Wrenn, but I guess now I can't hold it. I'm gonna hold the fetch land here because if I draw a Valakut, all these fetches deal 3 damage each side. So I'm just untapping. Sheltered Thicket, okay, that's good. Now I can even use Wrenn and Six to buy back the Sheltered Thicket. I don't want to kill the Birds of Paradise. This Wrenn and Six is gonna kill my opponent next turn with the emblem, getting back Wish. First I cycle because if I draw a should have probably not have played this land because next turn I'm embleming the Wrenn and Six. Anyway, one card in it would be enough to retrace the Wish to cast Scapeshift. See what they do. I hope they don't go like Abrupt Decay or Census Trophy. Grist? Sure. You have enough lands left. I mean, I should. Oh, this kills a Planeswalker. Oh, wow, that's true. That's true, I forgot about that part of Grist. Okay. Well, back to square zero. Explore. Let's go. Yep. Attack Grist to kill it. I'm gonna hold all these lands, because if I draw a Valakut, I want to just deploy them all and kill my opponent. Alright, they drew a third land again. Let's see. The top deck in this deck are bad. I mean... they didn't attack here. No, I guess I don't feel like attacking. This deck plays 28 lands. It's okay, I think they're still like a little bit far away from killing us, so we definitely have time to either draw a Valakut, a Wish, a Titan. They didn't play Thoughtseize anymore. I wish they played some Thoughtseize later in the game and not when I only had spells in hand. I guess that's the nature of Thoughtseize. It's good when you have spells, bad when you have lands. Water Azamar. The key with decks like this is to draw your Wish, your Scapeshift later in the game, not early in the game. I might be running out of mountains, so I think I'm gonna hold this search for tomorrow. Because I have one mountain, one Stomping Ground, one Cinder Glade, one, that's it, I think. I think I have like 3 or 4 mountains only. So I don't want to search for tomorrow another mountain out of my deck. Well, the opponent can now draw their whole deck. I guess they have 13 life. Yeah. So they have now a Yawgmoth Bargain. So as soon as they found I mean, I drew off of my deck and drew 0 payoffs. That's fine. Like, this deck is no cantrip combo deck, so it's obviously high variance. And the critical point was when I didn't ping the bird. Well, I didn't ping the bird because my Wrenn went to 7 counter. And because I didn't acknowledge the fact that Grist would kill a Wrenn. If I did acknowledge that, maybe I should have pinged the bird. But then if I ping the bird, I am 3 turns away from killing my opponent. I took up Wrenn, went towards the emblem, and drew a card. Like, you're just being result-oriented here. I think we did all we could. Okay, this isn't a combo, I think. No, actually, they lose 1 life, I lose 2. Right? So, they lose 1 life, I lose 2 in this exchange, if I'm not mistaken. So, they win now. Yep. Alright. Can't do anything about it. Concede. They pay 2 to deal 2, you think? That's true, actually. But they start first. Sorry, 12-11. I think I lose first. You think they... Oh, okay. Now they win with Essence Warden. Now they win with Essence Warden, because every time this comes back, they gain a life. Alright. Yeah. We definitely hit the low of the deck. I just need to draw a Wish. That's okay. Again, this is a very high variance deck, so you're not witnessing the low part of it, but we're now 0-2, so let's see. Definitely continuing the league, but yeah, we were one card close. I think it's fine. Would I consider playing Fury in this deck? There's 12 red cards in the deck. Wish. Cool card. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm very familiar with the Yugmoth deck. Thank you for pointing it out, by the way, Diana. There was a time where I was playing against a lot of Yugmoth. It kind of disappeared. Okay, this is very good. Let's go. I can't suspend the search in one, so that's a little bit worse. Bus and Jay, 4th month of sub. Thank you so much. What is the call for Wish or Scapeshift in the main? Wish is more versatile. You can play it to go like Alpine Moon on Saga, or if you don't have land, you can get a Valakut out, or I don't know. It's just a more versatile card, and you win on 7 lands anyway, so you just go Wish for Scapeshift if you need to. Yeah, Carpet Nuts. I was considering going back to Grixis Shadow to make changes, for sure. Yeah. Wish... I think the key point is that if you replace... Okay, they go Saga turn 1. Is this Amulet? No, Drum. Okay. Colossus Hammer. Fetch land? Ping the Mem Knight immediately and I hope they don't have another cheap card to make a token with. Let's see if they have, because if they go land the 0-drop, they can make a token, unless, otherwise they can't. Yeah, so it's very good that we kill the Mem Knight here. Nice, and I draw a fetch land. Perfect. Perfect. I think I'm going to get a Mountaineer and then go search for tomorrow for Mountaineer. Because I have a Valakut after all in end, so I don't want to get a Forest out. Yeah, Da Vinci. It's possible that that's the case. Okay, they float a colorless. Okay, so they can now equip the Pure Steel Paladin with their 2 armors. We have explosives, but that's not gonna be enough. Huh. I can make a token with Dwarven Mine. Maybe that one will help. They have one floating mana. They don't use it. Okay. Very good draw, Mango. Bravo. Carpenuts, thank you so much. I am going to kill... What do I want to kill here? I think I killed the Sentinel. Here. And just then chump block that one. Carpenuts, thank you for gifting 5 sub to Niv Biscuit, James, Straight to Village, Infamous Fish, Zeno1. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's do this thing here. And then I want to go fetch land go. I'm representing both Boseiju and the 1/1 that chump blocks. You can also claim 1 hammer. Yeah, that's true. I can go wish for Nature's Claim. Thank you so much, Carpenuts. I hope you enjoyed the Turu song here. Okay, obviously this is bad if they have the land that the artifact that tramples the Shadow Spear, but I just hope they don't see the line that I'm making a 1/1. Yeah, Boseiju has been good. Well, I'll only play 1. I could definitely play more. You don't like Traitor Village? Why? Traitor Village is great. Okay, looks like they are simply attacking, and they don't have a Sigarda's Aid. So this will just be a simple chump block by our lovely dwarf. Putting in a lot of work here, this dwarf token so far. Imagine the surprise when your 2022 gets blocked by a Wooded Foothills. And they cast the Nettle Cyst. Okay. And they make a token. Okay. You died many times to it? Yeah. Whoa, I drew a Dryad. So that changes something. Well, it changes that if this wish was a Scapeshift, I would have won the game. Whereas, as it is, I don't win the game. Opponent is on 19, so Scapeshift on 7 land doesn't even win. But anyway, no, actually, with Dryad it does win. Okay, so, what do I do here? Yeah, Hammer now plays Nettle Cyst because of the absence of Lurrus. What do I do here? So I have 6 mana. I can go wish for Ancient Grudge. But I don't even know how good is that, honestly. I think I can go Dryad first. Iran ping? Yeah, I can't now. I don't have access to Scapeshift this turn. I have 5 lands in play. I can go up to 7, but then Alright, so let's begin with Dryad here. I'm trying to think. Wish Force of Vigor. You can't cast Force of Vigor for free. I would wish. So, I can go Dryad. I can go Boseiju. No, sorry. I can go Dryad. Boseiju, this Colossus Hammer. And then with Valakut, I can bolt the Pure Steel Paladin. What do you think of that? If you Boseiju the Sentinel, you can kill it with Wrenn. Oh, if it was Boseiju, you can kill with Wrenn. I see. But with Wrenn, I want to return the fetch land because I don't have a dwarf token. Try to think, please, chat. I know that it's a lot turn with a lot of plays. All right, so let's go. Let's start with. So my plan is here: Dryad, Valakut, deal 3 damage to the paladin. Then I want to. Yeah, I think it's a good plan. All right, let's go. I'll go Dryad. Valakut, 3 damage to the paladin. Yes. Then I want to go green. No, I guess I can first return a fetch land. Play fetch land. Deal 3 damage to the germ. Yes. Then I want to fetch for a Dwarven Mine and deal 3 damage to the germ. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then I want to finish the turn with a Boseiju on Colossus Hammer, which will kill the Pure Steel Paladin because it has 3 damage on it. And then I finish the turn. So now I have 2 chump blocker for the Esper Sentinel. Even if they give it trample, it's not lethal because we killed 1 hammer. And then next turn we have the win with Wish. Even Titan probably wins with Dryad in play. That's fine. They break on Smith. This should be the game now. Okay. The Dwarven Mine definitely put in some work here. I wonder if we should play more than that. It doesn't have trample. I probably don't even want to show them that I have I don't even want to show them that I have Wish in my deck, so I'm just going for the Titan kill here. I didn't do the math, but I'm sure this is lethal. You just get 2 Valakuts. So much damage. Yeah. Alright, I'll take a bathroom break and be back and we're sideboarding against Hammer Time. I didn't scoop, Wrenn would have killed them. Yeah, I mean, I had also Fetchland to play. I had so much damage. So I'm playing against Hammer Time. And do I want to change sideboarding against them? So the Alpine Moon naming Urza Saga has to happen super soon, or it's bad, I think. And the same thing happened with Force of Vigor earlier, I feel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just sideboard like this again. Not gonna bring in the Ancient Grudge, keep it in the side for Wish. Okay. It's a weird hand. I hope to draw Fetch Land, but if not, I might just have to go turn 1 Boseiju cast. Plains? Esper Sentinel. Also, I'm happy to keep hands like this because this deck plays 28 lands. 28 lands. It's a lot of lands. Casting Boseiju, it's very bad with the Wrenn and Six in hand, but if you look at my hand, it does already have things to do, I think. So I might just go Boseiju, suspend here, hope to draw a land to go Bolt on turn 2. Yeah. It's not ideal, but here we are. Okay, let's see if they get Kaldra complete. They get Colossus Hammer instead. Draw. Yep. Not drawing land is little unfortunate, but it's okay. Obviously, this hand had a fair rate of not drawing 2 lands, any land in the top 2 turns. Could have begun with turn 1 Valakut and then on turn 2 suspend and bolt, but you want to suspend as early as possible. Okay, so they go Sigarda's Aid. And they go Colossus Hammer. Okay, they don't put it on the Sentinel. Okay. Draw. Yep. Guess I'm not dead. I can still draw Force of Vigor. Okay, yeah, those are not good draws. Okay. Hello, Galleon. Experimenting both the flood and the screw part of the game of this land-based deck, which again, you rely on your top 9 cards to be good. If they're not much else you can do. Okay, once again we have Boseiju. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's good. Yeah, I think Hammer bonking on turn 3 is part of the format, right? So many interaction that if your deck loses to that, it's probably fine, like you accept it. Point is Migan into 5. How do I start here? I think it's gonna be just Wooded Foothills for Stomping Ground. Yeah, I don't mind drawing Sheltered Thicket here. Okay, they kept 5 and they're making this start. Not a bad start. So yeah, we go Stomping Ground. And I'll go Sakura-Tribe Elder. Because it doesn't get taxed by the Sentinel. Obviously sacrificing to get a land here if they attack. Nexus is always scary, but we do have Boseiju. They thought sees me. Okay. I don't want to trade. I want to get lands. Okay, that's a good draw. I'm gonna go Dwarven Mine, Explore. Oh fuck! I forgot there's a Sentinel in play. What? How did I forget? That was so stupid of me. Oh yeah, sorry, chat. Okay, that's a good draw. Valakut. Next turn I already start pinging. This is why you never play Forest. Because of situations like this. In which next turn, if we find like a Sakura-Tribe Elder or a what's it called? Search for Tomorrow, I can already start pinging. But if I played a Forest, I wouldn't be able to. Already have one card in hand. Oh, thank God. If it was a hammer, it would have been all on me because I made them draw an extra card. Thank God they didn't draw. Okay, I'm just not trading here. This dwarf token does nothing. And now we start the part of the game in which we need to draw a threat to win the game. If we don't, well, opponent has, of course, time to draw out. But we feel very good here. I even have this Boseiju around. Yeah, if only I didn't make them draw a card, it would be much better, but it's okay. So here, wow, they attack with the Esper Sentinel. Well, I'm definitely going to take a Dwarven Mine and trade with the Sentinel there. Then I think I also want to just kill the Paladin. And pay for the tax. They have no cards in hand. I still have this Boseiju to kill the Nexus if they do the thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm trading with a land for a creature. We traded two lands. Two lands. Not even land, sorry. We traded nothing. Just a fetch land. Okay, so. Stomping Ground. So this one deals 3 damage to a target, so I don't think there's any rush for me to play that. Just wait them to play a creature. But then, yeah, again, like, ooh, that's a creature. I could Boseiju that if I want to. I think I'm gonna just untap and see what I draw first. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Boseiju the Saga. Now I can kill the Nexus with... I can't kill the Nexus with a fetch land. I don't have any more Dwarven Mines, but... Okay, one card in hand. Yeah, I think I want to kill that. Just keeping them down with permanents. I was not playing Magical Line when Clan were around, no. Now I would love to have lures. I mean, I wouldn't say when, but yeah, I would love to have lures, for sure. Yeah, I've read something along the lines of, yeah, now that deck is better because there's no lures, and I don't agree. But unfortunately, the game plan of this deck is very much like, it's basically Tron. You just sit on your Tron and just wait to draw payoffs. Okay, so what does Wrenn do? I can return Boseiju if I want. I think it's a good start. So first I want to return Boseiju, and then just kill the Mem Knight before they can draw Hammer. And now I have Boseiju up. Next turn I can return Sheltered Thicket to cycle, but now I just want to have Boseiju around. Booked your flight room, Brookedim? Cool. Yeah, opponent concedes. GG. I mean, we didn't really draw payoffs, like, ever. Okay, there it was. Yeah, it started to feel like the match against the Hammer, the match against it. Osteria da Fortunata, yeah, that's a good place. That's a good place. Okay, 1-2. The comeback begins. One land, unfortunately. But man, what a good end it is if I draw a land. I feel like keeping this end. This deck plays 28 lands, and even if we break, the Search for Tomorrow would give us a second land on turn 3 to get back the land with Wrenn. This end is just too good if I draw land immediately, or even next turn, honestly. Yeah, Boseiju plus Wrenn is a good combo, which makes me think if I should play more Boseiju, but... I just need to draw land now, and we're golden. We're made of gold. Watery Grave, is that Mill? It is. Mill is not a great matchup. Because they made Mill or Valakut, so we can't win anymore. Alright, thank God I drew land out of the way. Very good, Mangu, very good. I just start with Wrenn here. And now I'm turboing, because I win the game with Wish plus Scapeshift on turn 4... No, 5. Probably 5. Maybe 4, actually. Wow, they milled themselves. It's not mill, thank God. Okay, so... I mean, they can kill me soon, I guess. They have a Rotting Rats. 1 Vengevine, 2 Vengevines, 2 Gates. Golgari Thug. Draw. So now what do I want to do? I can go Dryad, 2 lands, explore. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to set up for the kill next turn here. With Dryad, 1 land, fetch, because I need to get it back. I guess I can go Dwarven Mine here. Yep. Get back. Fetch. Do I want to fetch again here? What's the name of opponent deck? It's Automill. So this is 6 damage. So they have 6 more damage direct to me. So I'm going down to 4. If I fetch, I'm going down to 3. But if I fetch, I make a chum blocker, which might be important if they have another Vengevine coming out. So I think it's important that I fetch. I'm gonna get another Dwarven Mine. And then I play Sakura-Tribe Elder. And then I pass. Made all my land drops. And next turn I can go wish for a Scapeshift. And with Dryad in play, you kill them, even on 7 lands. Hello, Debbie. Do I have any grave hate in the sideboard? I have Tormod's Crypt. Yo, I didn't even consider going Tormod's Crypt. That's funny. I just want to win the game next turn. Ready for tonight? Yeah. I'll be playing Izzet Phoenix in Historic and Mono White in Alchemy. Those are my 2 decks for the PT. Okay, sure, they didn't do that much, so you can go ahead here. Then mill 3. I'm on 9. They don't have 3 Crypt Chill in their deck, so I feel kind of safe here. Okay, so that one knocks me down to 6. And they pass. Draw. Well, let's go Wrenn, tick up, land. So I have 7 now. I can go land here. Yeah, land and just kill him. How many lands I've left in my deck? Just checking. How many lands I've left in my deck? I play 1 Cinder Glade, 2 Sheltered Thicket, 3 Stomping Ground, 2 Dwarven Mine, already got those, and 5 Mountain. So I have left in my deck 3 Mountain. Yeah, that's plenty. Alright, let's go then. Anything I'm worried about? I don't think so. Alright, let's go Wish. You go Wish, you play Scapeshift. And then you sacrifice. Let me just recount again just to make sure. I should have in the deck 1 Stomping Ground, 1 Sheltered Thicket, 1 Cinder Glade, and 3 Mountain. So that's 6. Yeah. I'm so insecure. Why am I so insecure right now? I have 1 Cinder Glade. Yeah. 3 Mountain, 1 Stomping Ground, 1 Cinder Glade, 1 Sheltered Thicket, 6, and 2 Valakuts. Yeah. I don't even need that because I have Dryad, but maybe they can kill Dryad on the stack, so. Let's just. Yeah. So I'm getting Cinder Glade, Mountain, Sheltered Thicket, Stomping Ground, Valakut. And that's a lot of damage. Okay. And now, even if they kill my Dryad on the stack, I still have enough mountains to kill them. Because sometimes that's what you do against Amulet. They make the stack, and then you kill Dryad, and then they don't deal you any damage. Sebastian, you can cheer for both. Okay, now, I'm playing against a graveyard deck. I don't want to bring in the Crypt, because I needed to keep in the side for Wish. I mean, this game, I didn't want to go for it, because I had a kill next turn. So, and I don't think my opponent has a meaningful interaction game 1. Thank you, Karpenutz. Alright, hand's good. It's not as good. So the previous hand was like, obviously we won the game because we drew the land immediately. Maybe if we didn't do that, we wouldn't have won the game. But yeah, the coffee pasta combo, always real. I have to book a Valakut if I want to go Wrenn and Six on turn 2. Do you think your opponent mills me sometimes? I hope they don't. I don't think I can ever bit mill. They mill themselves for 3. That's a prized amalgam. They find an Archimeba comes down. They don't. Okay, good. There's a Vengevine though. Ooh, it's coming out. Alright, turn 2 Vengevine and prized amalgam. That's a lot of people coming out. I think your friend Pepengu lost. Good game though. Good game, Contrabanda. Alright. Some quick magic. So, for those of you who didn't play Modern before Modern Horizons 2, this match was Modern before Modern Horizons 2. I do my own thing and my deck works great. I kill you on turn 4. Oh, no. I do my own thing. My deck works great. I kill you on turn 3. This was Modern before Modern Horizons 2. Just decks that didn't interact with each other. Just 2 train passing by and who... Not a format I liked. Alright, Molten. I think I'm okay going down to 5. Okay, this is much better. Keep. I have to bottom 2 cards here. They will be 2 bolts, I think. Bolt doesn't seem particularly good in this matchup. Finally, I'm just happy to play Boseiju on 1. Okay, I hope to draw a fetch land. I could have also maybe cycled Sheltered Thicket instead of playing Wrenn. Maybe that was better. Kind of wish they milled me now so I can return out the land with Wrenn. Okay, that's a Vengevine in the graveyard. Let's see if they find another one. I hope not. That's already a lot of people into play. Wow, 2 Vengevine and a prized amalgam. Yeah. Wow, they didn't attack Wrenn? Okay. I mean, makes sense. They kill me next turn. Opponent killed me twice on turn 3, by the way. They killed me twice on turn 3. Good stuff. When I played my opponent's deck, I went 0-3. I went when I played my opponent's deck. And now they killed me 2 times on turn 3. Impressive. What deck did we lost against? Affinity, Yawgmoth, and Crabvine, and Beathammer. Is this a meta deck? Winning against the good decks and losing against the non-tier 1 decks? What might be? Or is this a Hyvarian's deck? Okay, keep. Yeah, I'm happy with this end. Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright. The discard Wrenn. Understandable. I would have also done that. I play my old man and pass the turn. Carlo Goif. Yeah, I'm not gonna crack the Sakura. Cycle. And now I block and chump. Sorry, block and sack. This turn I could have considered going Wish for Valakut if I had sacrificed the Sakura prior. Maybe not unreasonable, considering that they might have another discard spell. Wow, Liliana of the Veil. This is an old matchup, by the way. Jund against Titanshift. So if I go Wish... So I can go Wish for what? Pithing Needle, not good. I can go Wish for Valakut, honestly. Because I'm never going to be able to have a 7 lands for this Wish. My opponent's discarding all my lands here. Is this, yeah, this is old time. Jund against Titanshift. So if I go Wish for Valakut, it's a little bit weird. I can go Wish for Pithing Needle. I wish there was a... So Wish for... Well, I could have 4 Mountain, next turn I have 5. Then I can bolt something. Maybe it's fine Wish for Pithing Needle, honestly. Like, I need lands to kill my opponent, I think. I don't want to discard lands. Plus, Liliana has a pretty threatening emblem. Oh fuck, I was about to name Pithing Needle again. Thank God I stopped myself from doing that. Mamma mia, that was close. I do this play so often, it's unreal. Okay, I cast Dwarven Mine, pass. I was about to name Pithing Needle again, thank God. Mamma mia. To Fury, to Kaito. I want to try Kaito in Shadow. Yeah, I'll do that later. Kapenuts. Your 5 gifted sub will be... I think I just chum block here. Come on, Titan. El Vecchio. Okay, let's play it. Wish I had played a Valakut, I guess. And now once again we just sit. It's top deck mode. We're playing against the Discard spell deck, like against Yawgmoth earlier. You just sit on your million lands, hope to draw out. If you don't draw out, I guess you lose. I'll keep the Wooded Foothills around since can get a Dwarven Mine in combat. Yeah, Wish of course wins with Scapeshift. I can make one chum blocker only because I ran out of Dwarven Mine. So now the Tarmogoyf will come in hot after this combat. It's my last dwarf. Let's see if it survives. Alright, it does. Cool. So I take 6 down to 11. Next turn I'm dead. I have one window to top deck. Can we top deck Mango? Probably it's over. I'm dead to a lightning bolt here. Sorry, yeah. Okay, I'm dead. Draw the next card. The one after? What about the one after? Okay. Jund. I'm gonna have the Veil of Summer main. Think I take out 2 bolts. Yep, let's go. Yes. Alright, let's keep this hand. What do I bottom? Probably Dryad. The fact that it dies to removal makes it not great. Run Afoul is for Murktide Regent. A couple of tap lands here. One's gonna discard a search. You want the Pact of Summer? Maybe in the side. Maybe in the side, Summoner's Pact can do space, yeah. Red Pill. I personally, if I had to play Jund again, which is not gonna happen this week, but the next one, I will play Jund Saga, not Boomer Jund. Still play Jund Saga with very, very, very low mana curve. Yeah, Modern has a Zoomer Jund. The Zoomer Jund would be the deck with Lurrus. Obviously not, it doesn't have it anymore, but you can still play a lower mana curve. Like, I wouldn't play Bloodbraid Elf or Liliana of the Veil. No, I wouldn't. You can play one for the memes, but... Land? Sì, ma puttana Eva, che mazzo de merda che sto a giocare, Dio caro. You play 20 freaking 8 lands, you don't draw land. You just draw them off. Ah, vabbè, it's okay. We have Valakut, so I have to take mountains. When are you coming to Texas? Caps locked. Texas was the last time I was in the US for the Team Series in GP Austin, and I still have a very good picture of me holding a giant plate of barbecue. I'll show it to you. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. I'm looking for that picture. Yeah, this is the picture. Carpentets. It wasn't all for me, of course. This is like 4 or 5 people. But honestly, the meat, this one, the black meat, it just tastes so good. And I don't think we have, or at least I have, a correspondent in Italy. Brisket, yeah, that's the name, Brisket. Yeah, this place is called, I think, Terrigio? I don't remember the name, actually. I think I discard Dryad. Do they have a brisket? Do they have Texas BBQ in Italy? I'm sure they have it, but I don't live in a big town, so there's not that many options here. It's mostly just Italian food all the time, which I appreciate because I love it. Well, in theory, I can top deck a Titan, and that's large, although they have Liliana. I just concede. They have Alpine Moon, too many things have to go right. Thank you so much, Valakut. It's very rare that I play the full league and don't get back my 50 play points, but Green Titanshift achieved the very hard goal. It's a very hard goal. It's a very hard goal. Terry's Black, yeah, that's the name. You live in Dallas. I've been in Dallas once. It was for a GP Magic Origins. It was during July, and that was the hottest I've ever experienced in my life. Thought I'd have been to, like, the desert or Australia, but Dallas in that summer was the hottest I've ever experienced in my life. Thank you so much, Titanshift. It's been a pleasure.